At the Democratic National Convention, Gen Z is taking the lead.
That includes social media influencers invited to cover the event and 18-year-old Wisconsin delegates.
Our Wisconsin Capitol Bureau Chief Vanessa Kelson is live in Chicago. Vanessa, you caught up with some of the state's youngest delegates.
That's right. Some Wisconsin Democratic delegates have never voted before, and that's because they haven't been old enough to do so until this election. This morning at the Wisconsin delegation breakfast, I sat down with some of Gen Z to talk about the future. How old are you?
18.
I'm 19 years old.
And I'm 18 years old.
These young delegates say there's a newfound excitement for the younger Democratic ticket.
Hey, good morning, Wisconsin.
Why is it important to have young people in politics?
Because we need a voice.
But beyond the convention, they're focused on winning.
It's not about being here with big time names or lawmakers or just building connections. It's about doing the actual work, the groundwork, to make sure that everyone has a fair and equal life.
In the 2020 presidential election, overall turnout was nearly 67%. But for voters 18 to 24, turnout was only 51.4%, according to U.S. Census Bureau data.
It's an information gap. There's really a lot of obstacles for young people who want to register to vote.
But 19-year-old Henry Fries says Wisconsin may be closing that gap.
But Wisconsin's kind of been an exception. I would point to that 2023 election of Janet Protasiewicz, where we saw her carry Wisconsin by a 10-plus point margin. And you see where that vote came from. It came from college campuses.
Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers celebrating the youth involvement at the convention.
This isn't about a bunch of old people, frankly. It is about the future. They're our future, and they are jazzed up, and they're one of the reasons we're going to win.
While younger delegates are encouraging their peers to be a part of history.
Now is the time to get involved. You cannot be too young to get involved, and the youth are what will build the future of our country, the future of our state, the future of their cities.
At the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee just last month, I covered a similar story, talking to the youngest, many of which were in their early 20s, some around 23 years old. Here, the youngest delegates are even younger. One 18-year-old telling me he's moving into his dorm at Harvard the Friday after this convention ends. At both conventions, the Republican National Convention and here at the DNC, the youth vote has been highlighted, making it clear that Gen Z will be crucial to winning the election. For now, reporting live in Chicago at the Democratic National Convention, I'm Vanessa Kelson.